This is a segment where we take a look at a board game based on an IP, and I tell you if the IP and the mechanisms match. Today we're looking at Storage Wars. In Storage Wars, everyone is going to get a character that values the different items a little bit differently, where it can be worth more to them than others. You will have 3 tokens on a turn. You'll be putting some of those into storage facilities. And then once everyone is done with that, you will auction off to storage facilities. Now, there is an opportunity to sell items for half their price if you need to generate some cash. You can do that. There are also going to be tokens like black mold inside that will decrease the value to nothing for everything inside. So the name of the game is you never know what's inside the storage facility completely, although you've known what you have put in there. Storage Wars used to be a huge guilty pleasure of mine. I like the fact of them opening up these storage facilities and finding all these little treasures in there. And even when I found out it wasn't 100% on the up and up, I didn't really care. This game is actually a fairly good auction game. And it's about opening up these storage facilities and finding out what's inside. And the players will be putting stuff inside of it. I suppose that's a little bit off of the theme, but it really works. It really feels like you're on Storage Wars and you're bidding for these facilities, and you're owning them up and finding out what treasures or non-treasures that you have inside. And I feel like it really, really works. Now, this was a mass market game. This is a little bit the beginning before mass market games were actually fairly good. This is usually when it was always trash, and you always knew if you saw IP on a game, it was probably going to be trash. And Storage Wars is the first one where I bought it and I played it, and I was like, you know what? This is actually a legitimate board game. So hurrah for them for being a little bit before the curve. I think this game works with the IP, and I think it's a solid game. This is a win all the way around. If you haven't played this one, highly recommend it. Storage Wars for the win.